Precious souls, we are the champions. We made it to the live. Against every single odd. Wow, you guys are already talking. What have we got? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm a few minutes late. It has been crazy, crazy, crazy. Dawn is here. Hello, and Enchanted Vibes. Hey, Soul Fam. Oh my gosh, you guys. Dawna, I'm good. Cold here. Yeah, I bet it is. I think you're probably getting the same kind of weather as I am, Dawna. Wow. It's a high of 1 tomorrow. Oh, wow. Well, here it's going to be minus 40 soon with the wind chill. So Enchanted Vibes says, oh my God, it's supposed to snow over the weekend here. Guys, you got some crazy weather happening. Apparently it's all over the news. Everybody's talking. Enchanted Vibes, I can't wait for summer. Yeah, me too. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Is this thing on? I'm just catching up, sorry. And Enchanted Vibes, I dislike the cold months. Yeah, me too. I'm a summer baby. Dawna says, ready for spring. I'm happy you're doing good. I'm probably doing a live tomorrow night. Nice, Dawna. So that's Conscious Soul 44 is doing a live hopefully tomorrow night. Enchanted Vibes, I'll be there. Yeah, me too, guys. I guess as long as we still have power and everything else, okay, I'll do my very best. Enchanted Vibes, I just moved from Florida 3 years ago. Oh, I miss the weather, but horrible place to live unless you're ruthless and wealthy. Oh my gosh, well, that's definitely not you, Enchanted Vibes. And at least in my opinion. And you said, I got your back, Dawna. Aw. Enchanted Vibes also said, I pray your channel and all our soul family channels go viral. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Dawna says, I enjoy vacation in Florida, but not to live there. It's a different world, that Florida. Tennessee or Arizona for me. Sounds like my dog's doing like a tap dance over there. I don't know what he's up to. Enchanted Vibes, yes, I didn't like living there at all. And Dawna says, aw, thank you. I can't wait to see what you have cooking. And Dawna says, there she is. Yeah, see, I made it. And now I'm catching up. I'm glad you guys are there. Thank you. And Enchanted Vibes is working on it. Dawna says, yes, Kat, same as you. It's negative 19 for a low. Wow. And Dawna says, I hope you have a generator, Kat, just in case. No, I do not. And I have not stopped shoveling for days and nights. Last night this morning, I was up till 2 a.m, again, shoveling. And then I finally got tired and finally went to bed. I said, I can't do this anymore. My arms were like jello. And then when I woke up the next morning at 7, there was like this much more snow in my driveway. So I put my snowsuit over my PJs and started shoveling. And I literally just finished a couple hours ago. When I took my snow stuff off, I was like, oh my gosh, you're still in your PJs from morning. So, yeah, I'm going to shuffle these bad boys up because what kept coming through is we are the champions despite it all. Despite what's being thrown at us, we're still doing the thing. I just saw the transformation card when I was flipping these really fast. Dawna says, we need to buy you a snowblower. I had one. When I sold my house, I also sold a snowblower, but I didn't realize that I was pretty much my own property manager still. I've been taking the snow off of all the roofs, all the sheds, and constantly shoveling because, there's a lot of, you know how it is. There's a lot of reasons for that we won't get into right now. Oh, no, we won't. Enchanted Vibes took the words right out of my mouth, Dawna. This is my snowblower. But they're getting tired. My hands are all cramped and gimpy now. I think I hold the shovel more than I hold my coffee cup, which is really strange for me. All right, guys, we've got this. So let's tap into your higher self, your guardian angels, and your spirit guides and ancestors. Let's find out what we need to know. Enchanted Vibes, it keeps you fit, Kath. I was trying to convince myself that too. But I think after a while, it starts to wear. It's not really exercise as much as it is, how long can you hold out? Just saying. All right, Spirit, come through. Come through for me, please, for the beautiful collective. Wow, what have we got? So the whole reading is about slowing down. Remember, where you are is where you're meant to be. Wherever your heart is, that's where home is. Ah, yes. And remembering everybody has a special purpose. They fit in some way with their puzzle piece, I always say, right? In this giant puzzle that we're building together. And it's about realizing what your point is in this existence and really embracing that. What is it you know you are here to do, right? And choosing yourself and always operating out of the highest form of love, which is unconditional love. You love a warty old toad as much as you do, a grandparent or a newborn baby or your bestie, right? But you pour that into yourself too. It starts there. All right, let's find out what else we got. Keeps you fit, Kath. You're such an optimist. I love that. It doesn't seem to be helping. Okay, let's look at our challenge, guys. What's our challenge, Spirit? To continue to tap into our inner voice, okay? There are a lot of messages there. A lot of messages coming through. There have been freakish things happening. You look at the geostorms and solar flares, and, of course, then they're doing that cloud seeding and giving us all this weather that's not natural, as we know. When do they receive accountability for all the life lost? Just wondering there, okay? Anyways, it's about... Oh, did I say that out loud? It's about tapping more into our inner voice because Spirit's talking to us. Spirit is talking to us. My manifestations are happening so quickly. I have to continue to stop and be mindful. I don't know how you guys are doing with that, what's happening with you, but I will literally think something and it is so outlandish. And the next moment I have proof that it's showing up in my timeline. So, woo, something we got to consider. Enchanted Vibes, alchemy. Yeah, baby. Alchemize everything. Oh, I am in a mood. Okay. Subconscious. What do we have going on? The burden. Interesting. I really love that this came up. This so suits my circumstance. I don't know how you guys are doing, but subconsciously, are you in the same boat as me where you're just dropping burdens left, right, and center saying, that is not my responsibility. That is not mine to carry. That is not my energy. Whew. Our ability to respond, our responsibility is merely how we respond to whatever it is that's being put in front of us. Because some of them are tests, as I don't like calling them, and some of them are just, accepting it and saying, yes, that's for me by getting excited and saying yes. But we're dropping the burdens. We're not carrying other people's karma anymore. Woohoo! Freedom, baby. Freedom. Enchanted Vibe says, how they treat Gaia is how Gaia treats you. I would hope that these corrupt entities would consider that. Oh, yes. Payback's a bitch. And you know what? We don't have to let that be handled by the divine, by Gaia. It's just like fleas on an animal's back. She's just gonna shake them off. Bye-bye. Get off. You're really causing more harm than good. When are we all going to learn? Dawna says, I've been tapping into something. I think of a place and I can hear the sounds like the beach or a forest. Beautiful. It is really strange because, okay, when I looked over, the first word that I caught out of that is forest. And it made me think of Mario, who I believe is our soul family, right? Who I believe is live right now. And I don't know what that has to do with something. Treasure chest. Okay, maybe you guys understand what the heck that's about. Oh, Jason Trustle's here. Evening all. Enchanted Vibe says, yes, I have made my circle a dot intentionally. Oh, good girl. Okay, I'm just exactly there with you. And I'm okay with that. I'll take the dot. It's not lonely. It's protecting our energy from the nonsense. But remember, we also have handlers assigned to us, right? Because you're so gifted. And they will want you to remain isolated so that you don't get out and achieve. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, they're pointing this out. what it is you came here to do. So there is a beautiful balance. And it's about finding your soul family, allowing yourself to get out there still, not isolating yourself, but knowing when to protect your energy and cut the draining energies away from yourself. Dawna says, Jason. And Agenda Vibe says, hiya, Jason. Oh, we've got Simply. Oh my gosh, can I read? Let's call you Simply because I don't have my glasses on yet. Riddick feelings for Akshita. I hope I read that right. But welcome. Jason Tressel says, hi guys. And Dawna says, Gaia is releasing what doesn't serve her, just like us. Exactly. Releasing the burdens, right? And Enchanted Vibe says, agreed. All right, guys, let's look at your conscious mind. I'm going to confirm what you already know, you beautiful, delightful beings, you radiant beams of light. Ooh. So cautiously, you guys are really starting to focus your energy intensely on what you want to manifest. It's like you said, you're cutting out all the things that don't belong, chipping it away like a sculpture, chipping away the pieces that don't belong, and allowing only the purest energy to be directed, not at 10 million different things like we used to do, but at the one thing that you want to achieve. This is going to reel this in. This is going to pull this in for you. Oh, man. Okay, no wonder the energy is just woo. So just recently, right, we started to see beyond the illusion. Oh, yeah. Spirit goes, show them. And then the other day, was it yesterday? I don't even remember anymore. All I see is shovels and snow. But I explained that the right side of the face is the right side of your body, is the masculine. We all have it. And we each have the left side, which is the feminine, right? So, and if you cover one side, it looks glaringly different. And then look at the difference, guys. So that's my masculine side. It's reversed on the camera. Look at how different my masculine side looks compared to my feminine. I don't know, Spirit goes, do it. Okay. So we're seeing beyond the illusion. Okay. We have been mishandled by people in abusing their power, trying to steer us in different directions by playing on our reactions, which is a direct result of not healing our ego or these traumas and triggers, right? Once we heal these, we are not reactive, so they cannot project what they want for us to end up doing, right? Making a choice based on fear or insecurity. Freedom. In other words, AKA freedom. Sorry, I got carried away there. So we're seeing beyond the illusions. We're calling back our power. We're no longer allowing other people to push the buttons and make us do things, right? We don't do things that other people want anymore. We're releasing all the burdens. We're not carrying them. We're not compromising. We are as pure can be with authenticity, speaking our mind, speaking our feelings, knowing that if we feel them, they're right. There's a reason for it. All right, Spirit, what's to come if we continue on this path and accept the challenges? Healing, deep healing, like allowing ourselves to be raw, naked, and vulnerable so that the wounds can finally heal, like allowing ourselves to share in our stories, but not just the glamorous side, but the shadow side, the parts of us that maybe people used to shame us for. Because when we share all of it and accept all of it and see it as this is a part of this human experience, right? It allows other people to feel comfortable in our space. They see that this is all natural. We can heal beyond it. It doesn't matter what yesterday was. It's about what we can do now. It's about bringing forward change and not being afraid or fearful for our shadows to creep up, because we've already realized this was a part of our healing journey and we all have it. No one is exempt from their shadows, especially and definitely light beings. You cannot operate in light until you've gone through the shadows, accepted them, given them a big squeezy hug, and seen them for where they came from, and come to terms with them and calm them and listen to them so that they once again will be silenced. They don't have to keep popping up, right? Controlling us. All right. Oh my gosh. Dawna says, the world of illusion was so thick with the veil, and now I see you. That's so awesome, Dawna. That is true. We see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. And I see you. I see all of it. I see all of them too. And it sure feels good. At first, you have to go through the allowing. Your ego does not want to accept the fact that our entire life has been a complete lie. That's why most people avoid this healing, and then they never evolve, right? They never meet their full potential. They never get to reach that because they give up on themselves, saying, no, we can't accept the fact that we set ourselves up for problems, that we weren't learning, that we were incorrect. Well, surprise! That's what happens when you break out of the matrix, right? Well, you don't really break out of the matrix. You just recreate a new matrix. You align things in a way that best serves you, which is beautiful. You guys are so powerful. Jason Trussell says, over the last 3 years, I have become waterproof. All the lies and deceit just wash off me. That is beautiful. That is the healthiest form of detachment, Jason. You could maybe write a book. Give people this kind of guidance. There are so many people who need this information, guys. And the more we speak on it, the more it becomes just a natural part of the language, just like, some of the ridiculous things that used to be a part of the normal language. All right, let's look at our energy right now. What have we got, Spirit? What is the current energy of this beautiful collective? My soul family. Oh, yeah. Seeing that you are not just one of the sheep. You can't just blend in. You're a beautiful shining light. You're someone who's meant to take the reins and lead, show the way, light the path. You've got the lantern in the dark. Okay? And so that's the reason why we never fit in. We didn't fit in because we weren't meant to. We weren't meant to. We're meant to, a lion, the lioness, roar, show people the way. And we're trying to learn, but we're still clinging a bit to the past. We're learning to let it go, to say, this doesn't serve me. It doesn't even exist. I already extracted the lesson from it. I've already processed all the pain and the garbage and everything else. I've already forgiven myself for not being stronger for myself. I've also shown gratitude to that version of myself that got us through it to get to this better version of ourselves. And now we release it. It's an old movie that tries to play over and over in our minds, right? Aw, thanks for the hearts, Dawna. Dawna says, the day I realized I was living a false truth, I was relieved that I could change me, and that started to change my life. Well put, because this is when we pull back our power. When we play the victim, when we feel like we're the victim, when we live in this victim mentality or lack mentality, we are giving our power away to other people. We're saying we can't have what we want because of this person, because of that person. We are here because of this person. When we realize and accept accountability for the fact that we put ourselves there based on wounds that weren't healed yet, and then we heal the wounds, we're free. We're absolutely free. Now, no one has that power over us because we take the initiative. I love that, Dawna. Thank you for bringing that up. That's huge. Dawna says, once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. Exactly. Phil's here. Sorry, I'm late. Hello, everyone. I was a bit late too, Phil. Welcome. How's the weather in your part? Are you getting hammered with weather too? So glad you all are here. Oh my gosh, I hope you're being safe, whatever you're doing. All right, let's see a direct message from Spirit. What are you firing out? Oh, look at that. There we all are again, bringing our puzzle piece to the party. All of our little soul family gathered together and saying, oh, you need this? I happen to have it. Oh, I need that though. Oh, well, I have that too. We are all supporting each other, getting us through this crazy journey and moving forward at rapid pace in strength and with so much power, empowerment, because we're doing it as a team, and there's something beautiful that can be created in a team, in teamwork, that cannot be created always with just one person. Snowy, Phil says. And Jana Vibe says, fashionably late. Dawna says, Phil. Oh, God's Warrior is here too. Hello, beautiful souls. And Phil says, snowing again. I quit counting how much snow we've got. I woke up this morning, there's another foot of it after I stayed up till 2 a.m. shoveling. So, yeah. Dawna says, God's Warrior. Look at all of us are here. The gang's all here. And we're doing this together. We're in this together. This should be our motto, I think. Okay, so Spirit says, when I'm thinking, okay, what is it we are denying ourselves, but we want so bad? To be able to fly free, like all the other birdies that are doing it. But remember, we're the only ones that stand in our way. So we can fly, we can be free, we can break through the matrix, we can start reprogramming this delicate little sensitive ego that likes to have a say. And the key is, keep sowing your seeds. Whatever it is you want, get it out there. Tell people, plant the seeds, do the thing, take the first steps. Again, we're doing that by directing our energy intensely on that which we want instead of 10 million other things, which once was the burdens that we held of others. Ooh-wee. And what happens when you plant a bunch of seeds? The more seeds you plant, the better your garden, the better the harvest, right? So it's all about taking care of our own desires right now. What do we got? Oh my gosh. God's Warrior says, Dawna, hey girl. Jason says, trouble is I have become alone somewhat. When I talk to people about things today, they think I am mad. I say, no, I am just awake to it all. It's a tricky one. And that's why I created this little platform, is that so we don't get gaslit. You don't get gaslit here. Whatever you're thinking, yeah, it's absolutely bang on. And we have to wait for others to catch up, but not wait. It's like the more we speak on this, the more they stumble into it and find it, the more other people feel comfortable awakening. They don't feel like they can't be gaslit, right? Because we've been gaslit our entire lives. Oh, why would you think such a crazy thing? What are you, a conspiracy theorist? Oh, you've got that tinfoil hat, blah, 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 blah. It's like their ego fears they don't want to admit that something might be different, expand their mind, right? So instead, they try to bring everybody who's trying to bring information forward, they try to squish them down and dim their light. But not here. Dawna says, we need t-shirts. Yes, we do. Oh, I was thinking that. You're just in my head. I was thinking that the other day. God's Warrior, how are you all in the snowy USA? Well, I'll tell you, Canada's not fun right now. And from what I've seen, it's quite the system coming in Friday, I think, for a lot of the states. Wow. Phil says, right on, Jason. Mm-hmm. I know it is. Jason, I'm not going to say we all experience this feeling of, wouldn't it be nice to have somebody that you could just casually shoot the crap with about what we understand, what we've learned, and not get shunned or, not when I sit in my house, like I don't want to sit there telling the dog how my day went, right? I do understand, Jason. And I feel like all of the divine counterparts, people that are truly our match, are starting to find each other. Oh, sending good vibes for all of our beautiful divine counterparts, that everybody finds everybody. And I know they will. Dawna says, Jason, use your passion to be the light. You got this. That's good guidance. God's Warrior, when you wake up, you can no longer tolerate the BS and you see through it. Hard to be around those people. Yes, it is. Very. Dawna says, God's Warrior, cold, snowy, and stupid, ready for spring. Yes. And Phil says, people fear what they don't understand. Yes, that's the ego, right? Ego operates out of fear. Fear is where those lower vibrational entities or energies can get in. That's why those who have been abusing power and controlling our world for so long want us constantly in fear, want us constantly insecure, feeling unsettled, constantly on the move, chasing something, is so that they can control and manipulate because we're reactive. That's why we got to tame that ego, guys. Okay, God's Warrior says, Dawna, sorry, haven't had time to check your channel out, but I will. How's it going? And Dawna says, God's Warrior, it's great. Doing a live tomorrow at 7. Woohoo! So Let's Conscious Soul 44 is doing a live, right? Remember to support each other, guys. I try to get to all of these. It's not always easy. Jason says, make sure you all have plenty of food and water, etc. Yes. I've been stockpiling survival gear for months now. I even managed to get some of those water filters, like the straws that you could stick in like a lake or a swamp, and it filters the water for you. Really cool. And the wind-up crank radios and flashlights. And oh, I had a field day with this. Reverend's here. Oh my gosh. Hello, loves. Whoop, what a day, huh? Oh yeah, it's been testing us, but look at us go. God's warrior, Dawna, I will do my best to be there for you. Aw. Enchanted Vibe said it's all the same tactics, divide and conquer. Exactly. Even everything that used to operate under their systems that are crumbling now, politics, sports, like the religion, everything is about dividing. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look what COVID did. There were people giving death threats to people who didn't get the jab. Wow. Just saying. Dawna says, Reverend and Enchanted Vibes. United we stand. Yes, we do. God's Warrior. Hey, Enchanted. How are you, beautiful? And Dawna says, God's Warrior, how's Mom doing? Yes. Are we allowed to pry? I have a good feeling. I think she's doing great because we're all sending love and healing energies. God's Warrior, Dawna, she is doing so much better day by day. Thank you. Woohoo! Go team. Keep sending that love and healing. Enchanted Vibe says, hi, God's Warrior. I'm good. How about you? And God's Warrior, Enchanted, I'm doing amazing. Well, you guys are just rock stars. Like I said, I heard we are the champions when I came into this reading. Okay, who's got questions, guys? We all made it here. I love that. I love that. Who's got questions that you need some answers to or guidance? I'm ready. Got the tarots. I got the tarots. Anybody have any questions? Oh, wow, it just jumped up. Okay, Dawna says, yes, Enchanted Vibes. We know truth. We can see agendas for sure. Yes. God's Warrior, thank you all for the healing prayers. Kat, how are you? How are you, beautiful soul? Well, I kind of feel like, man, I feel like a woman. No, woman, I feel like a man. I've been shoveling for days, but other than that, I just stay in my sunshiny, happy little bubble. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Enchanted Vibes question. Anything I should know? Let's look at Enchanted Vibes. Oh, Enchanted Vibes. Let's tap into your higher self, guardian angel, spirit guides, and answers for Enchanted Vibes. Archangel Michael, please protect my messages. Wow, that flew out. Ooh. Letting go of the past. Okay, so remember at the reading, letting go of the past. Try very hard not to focus on what's been done to you or what's been lost, because they're trying to redirect you. Yeah, the things done in the background. Yeah, the swords in the back. What's in the shadows, Spirit, that we need to bring to light at this time for Enchanted Vibes? You might be self-sabotaging a little bit, allowing yourself to get in your head because, this is big. Okay, remember I said we're all assigned handlers, people that remain in the shadows, that control and manipulate us based on our reactions, try to keep us small, and then pretty much harvest our creative energy, okay? Because the people who were manipulating you always made you believe that it wasn't safe to get excited because the other shoe's going to drop. That's what I received. It has you believing that success means it's just going to be ripped away anyways. Okay? And Spirit's saying have strength because that's not the case anymore. Like you are literally on a whole other timeline. That doesn't even exist anymore. You already learned from that. So the pain of the past and these individuals and what they tried to do to make you believe. Remember, guys, the only power that outside forces have on us is what we allow if we allow them to manipulate this. Because what we believe becomes our reality, especially if we feel it passionately. So when you start seeing nonsense happening around you, see it for what it is, right? It's like, oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. And, it's still constantly, yeah, wow. Again, have strength. There's 8. You're pulling in everything that's faded for you. So it's about stop believing the other shoe's going to drop and it's all going to get taken away. They don't have that power anymore. Spirit really wants you to just don't let them get you in your head, because you are way more powerful than you realize. And it's Wheel of Fortune. It's fated that you have something far better. And the strength has that taming of the lion, right? Taming of the ego, so that you can get past anything. Oh gosh, I got to catch up. That one went long. God's Warrior says, you're amazing, Kat. Big love, girl. Aw, back at you. You're amazing too. We all are. Reverend says, intuition and observation are the soup of the day. These issues are not ours to fix, but ours to observe and pass on to the big guy and crew. Yes. I tend to take it personally sometimes, but you are absolutely right. Take the burdens off, give it to your angels, your spirit guides, whatever you associate with, right? You're absolutely right. We are just meant to observe it and say, is this for me? No, then move on. Or extract a lesson from it, get the wisdom from it. It's not supposed to sit on our lap and take, a homage there. God's Warrior, anyone feeling some bad spirits at play lately? My dear, it's become so normal. They just fade off into the background. I kind of laugh at it now. Enchanted Vibes, thank you, Kat. You're so welcome. I hope it helps. Throat chakra. So yeah, God's Warrior, I think they're always out playing. Wow. What is on my throat? Take it off. God's Warrior says, Reverend, be calm, be love, be light. The darkness can't play in the light. They run for the hills. Yep, we shine the light on the darkness. Jason says, sorry, no question from me. Waiting my soulmate to love to find me from your reading a few days ago. Let's see where that's at though, Jason. Let's see what's going on with your divine counterpart, okay? Let's see where they're at on their journey. Are we allowed to, Spirit? I just want to do a little sneak peek. Let's see what they're at, okay? Remember, we all have our lessons to learn before we reach a certain point, because you're not going to be given someone who's unhealed, Jason. So let's look at Jason's soulmate. Where are they at on their journey? They need clarity. They're waiting on a message for clarity. They're waiting on something to light them up. They're more enthusiasm. They're waiting on a message because they're lacking clarity. So they might be stuck. Or they might be waiting for you. Is there any more guidance that'll help Jason? Any more guidance that'll help Jason align with his true divine counterpart? Oh my gosh. Start pouring into yourself knowing that this is on the way. There is so much happiness and security, okay? So I feel like just keep pouring into yourself, building your own empire. Create a space where your amazing divine counterpart would be so happy to exist with you, to be with you, okay? Just keep working on you, keep pouring into yourself, because they're looking for clarity. They're looking for a sign, and things are a little foggy for them right now, okay? So they're going through something. What are they going through? What are they going through, Spirit? Oh, they're waiting to take a leap of faith, a risk, or have somebody take a leap of faith or a risk on them. They're waiting for the new beginning, just like you are. Oh my gosh, that's so mirrored. That's so cute. I just got like massive goosebumps. Okay, so what action can Jason take? Look at this. I split the deck. Oh, it's fated. It's going to happen when it's time. But what you're being told to do is start pouring the love into yourself. Realize you are such a catch. Okay, let's just brag up Jason for a second so he remembers who he is, okay? Jason, you are a shining light with all of this super psychic power. You have this massive wisdom. You are a gorgeous encyclopedia of wisdom that is like lifetimes old. You are the perfect catch, and that special someone is ready to align with you. Start loving on yourself so that this individual and you can line up, okay? That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, where are we? Oh. Gotta back it up, Buttercup. Oh, Buffalo Underdog's here too. Reverend says, "Oh, God's warrior, I could and am writing a book on the crap on the move out there. Hey, it's almost a living. Strange days indeed." Exactly. Buffalo Underdog says, "Finally, I can't get the chat to load for the last 10 minutes. Everything's for a reason, right? So there was some interference there, but I'm so glad you're here, Buffalo Underdog." Dawna says, "Question, what are the energies trying to come in for the next month? I feel Gaia and the angels are telling us something, but I can't put my finger on it." That's a good question. Let's do that. Let's do it. What are the energies for the next month? Oh gosh, that would put us just past Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day used to be a horrible, traumatic thing for me. And I'm the girl who put hearts on everything my entire life and loved love. Everything was love. And then I got with my ex-abuser and proposed to me on Valentine's Day after torturing me, having me bawling hysterically, brought out a ring and said, "Take it or I'm throwing it in the waterfall." And literally, I had to take it. That was my proposal. You say frigged up and traumatized because, yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's find out the energy over the next month. I feel like it's going to be amazing. I do. Oh, goodness. Okay, so some of us need to be mindful that we also might be self-sabotaging because we're waiting for that other shoe to drop and take it away, or because we feel like, when do the good things happen? It's meant for us. I really feel like, first of all, I'm feeling like Valentine's Day is going to be freaking amazing this year. I just keep getting that. And I don't think that's just wishful thinking. I really feel like that. Maybe I'll get on here and I'll do a live on Valentine's Day for all of us to be able to enjoy together. We'll have a big date. What about the rest? Messages coming in that'll help light that flame in us, give us back that enthusiasm, excitement, adventure, like our inner child wanting to play. Did that just flip? It did. Nice try. And we will be investing in our dreams, our aspirations. We will be like that, intensely focusing our energy on the things that truly matter to us. And I can see that absolutely. What can we expect Valentine's Day? This is just, I just want to peek. Oh gosh, someone might try to come in and spoil it for us, right? So just have healthy boundaries, right? Don't get in our head. Again, it's a lot of mental anguish. Anything else, spirit guidance? Keep working on what you're working on. It's going to set you right free of this. Look at all the 8s that are coming up. Abundance, calling back your own power, okay? Keep working on whatever it is you're feeling called to work on. This will get you through the next month, and it'll also help bring in everything that you desire. And it'll also keep our mind off the nonsense. Because like God's Warrior said, I think it was God's Warrior, that, yeah, you could feel the people trying to interfere, trying to bring us down. It's not going to happen. Okay, I'll catch up. Buffalo Underdog, finally, I can't get the chat. Okay, I got that. And we did the question, and God's Warrior said, "Reverend, it's up to us to teach those a better way to never give up." We are teaching even by example, which I love. Oh my gosh. The smoke alarm has been going off constantly with things burning downstairs. And something's burning again. If I have to leave, hope you guys will forgive me. Speaking of interruptions. All right. Buffalo Underdog says, "Jason, I know how you feel about the..." Okay, I read that. I got to scroll down. Sorry, guys. That was really weird. I can literally smell food burning downstairs again. God's Warrior. Oh, Enchanted Vibe says his loss. Kat, you're amazing. Thanks, sweetie. And Jason said, thank you. Time to self-love. Yes. And I missed Enchanted Vibe says, any advice about my sleep or lack thereof? That's the all in our head. That's all mental. People are pulling on your energy, trying to get you to stay up, not be able to ground yourself. Like, I used to always, when I'd get through that, I would picture literally like a key to the factory, and I'd say, okay, thank you. Angels, take that off me. You can handle it from here. I'm going to bed. Factory's turning off. And I'd turn the key and be out cold. And then there's another game, a head game I used to play where I'd pretend like my alarm just went off and I have to go to work. And then I'd be so happy to nestle back into my blankets and go to sleep. I'm just saying. But people are pulling on energies, right? That's what does it. Oh, okay. I got to keep up with you guys. Sorry. Yeah, God's Warrior said, stop waiting for the soulmate. It'll happen in God's timing and it will be the right way and the right one. Exactly. Just pour into ourselves. And Buffalo Underdog says, hey guys, I couldn't wait to get here tonight. Need encouragement. Aw, I'm waiting and I think my counterpart is waiting too. Not sure who goes first. The masculine energy in the divine pair is generally the one that comes forward. That's the action, the one who is the provider, the protector, the one who takes action. Okay? So if you like somebody, it never hurts to mention it, because sometimes people will mirror each other and not come forward and you're waiting forever. That's just the way, my understanding, my perspective. Dawna says, go, Jason, go. Jason, go, Jason. You're so cute. Enchanted Vibes, any advice about my sleep? Okay, that's what I'm going to do next. And Jason, thank you. Time to self-love. Okay, so let's get some advice, though, on Enchanted Vibes. And all of us, when we have people pulling on our energy, interfering with our sleep, some people will wear a nightcap, something to cover your head to protect your energy. Yeah, look at this. Up all night, sleepless, right? All in our head. It's anxiety, which is fearing the things that we don't need to fear. But that is often a result of people pulling on our energy, placing seeds of doubt. Yeah, that's what it is. But Spirit, what have you got to show that? Let it go, move on, and start pouring into yourself. Once you start putting your first steps in with whatever it is you're being called to work on, there's something that'll light you up. There's something that will excite your inner child. There's something that you possibly are meant to write a book, or, I don't know, create something. There's something. As soon as you get those steps, you're going to sleep like a little baby, because you're back in alignment with where you're headed to create the future, the right life that's going to match you, the things that are going to bring you passion and joy again. You won't have time to allow people to pull on your energy or worrying about this. My aunt always says, don't sweat the small stuff, right? Let that take care of itself. Just one step at a time, focusing on what it is you love and desire. And Buffalo Underdog, let me just pour all kinds of encouragement into you. Everything is divine timing, and that is such an annoying thing to hear. But it's like a woman that's carrying a baby. She doesn't rush it and say, I can't wait to see the baby. I need it when I'm only like a month or 3 in, right? It's about knowing that you're going to get the best results by just letting it take its time, right? There might be something more that we need to learn, something more that they need to learn. But rather than have a bag of garbage, that's awful, but a bag of garbage or a dumpster fire delivered to you, you want something that's not going to be a project, right? You want someone who's healed, somebody who's going to be good to you, somebody who's going to know how to treat you and love you, and vice versa. So it's worth the wait. It is so worth the wait. Jason says, okay, I got that. Enchanted Vibes, got that one. God's Warrior, Enchanted. When you force sleep and stress over it, it gets harder to achieve. Bad dreams pass. Try reading some Bible verses, works every time for me. There you go. And any kind of positive prayer. I always, I fall asleep to me expressing all the things I'm grateful for. And I think I just fall asleep talking, right? Jason says, Buffalo Underdog, keep going as fate will line up As Kat says, yeah, and it is so true, guys. We cannot fight the system, so let's just go with the flow, and it'll be better than we even expected. Jason, when is Valentine's Day? That's February 14th. Oh, yes, it is. I'm going to make this one awesome. I'm going to get on here probably and do a live with you guys if you're interested, because what better way to celebrate than with our beautiful soul family? That's the way I look at it. You can, wherever there's a negative memory, if you just have to replace it with a better one. That's my theory. So I'm constantly trying to create wonderful, happy memories, which, replaces any of the negative ones. So we're rewriting our neurological little signals, right? We're rewriting it where, look, every time we do this is actually good that happens. And it's safe to get excited, and it's safe to do this, and it's fun to do this. And Valentine's Day is a wonderful day. Oh my gosh. Buffalo Underdog, thank you for all the greetings, guys. It's so good to have you here. Dawna says, Jason, February 14th. And God's Warrior says, future is already written. The bad guys lose, but they will go down fighting, but they still lose. There you go. Exactly. Jason says, better warn the postman then. Dawna says, get your neighbors cooking lessons. Yeah, this is where it got really weird. Talk about messing with the last time, like earlier today when it went off and the dogs were going crazy. It stunk in here so bad, like burnt, I think grilled cheese. I don't know, like really bad. Like I was out shoveling, I could smell it. So I came in because I was like, what's burning? And then the smoke alarms went off, drove the dogs nuts. And I instantly thought, maybe it's easier just to get food delivered, right? Maybe get one of those. And I went outside and the delivery person delivered, what is it called? HelloFresh. It's meals that you prepare on my porch instead of the tenant below. So I brought it over and I went, that's just trippy. That's trippy as hell. Because I literally thought it minutes before. So that's just how fast and how mindful we have to be. And now my dog's carrying on. I think he smells the burning. Chain of Vibes, thank you. I'm trying so hard. Reverend says, having stood in hell twice, played catch a scud. Hey, mister, catch a scud in the Gulf. Jumping time and space since I was a kid. A medic turned shamanic tattoo artist. Wow. I am kind of compelled to teach at this point. Yes, I agree. You've got a whole bunch of credentials there. You know exactly what you need, what people need, the information, the wisdom. Buffalo Underdog, I see mirroring numbers a lot lately. Yeah, like the 1221. I've seen 1221 like crazy. And I've seen like 616 and 313 and that, 818 and 808 a lot. 808. Enchanted Vibes. I don't believe in traditional holidays, so I'll be there. There you go. Yeah, it's just a Hallmark money grab, right? I celebrate love every day, wherever I could find it. Buffalo Underdog, I'll come too. Valentine's Day has been a bust for years. Let's redefine it. Yeah, we should do that, guys. We should really do that. Enchanted Vibes, I get 808 a lot too. Wow. I've seen it so much lately, and it really grabs my attention. And 818. Right? 818 and 808. 808 has been more common lately. Dawna says, Enchanted Vibes, maybe alive is in order for Valentine's Day. Maybe, Dawna, not to put pressure on us, but maybe we can each do one that day, and we'll just make sure we each have time to do it. We'll have a party at Dawna's, and then we can have a party at my house or vice versa. And then anybody else who wants to have a party at theirs, we'll just go to their YouTube channel, and we'll just celebrate Valentine's Day constantly. Oh, Jason, let's make it a date. February 14th for the Soul Family. We'll make sure we cover that, guys. We can do that. Enchanted Vibes, I'm a go against trends and traditions. Yeah, I know. I hear you. It could be really, it's it puts a lot of pressure on people. Same as Mother's Day and Father's Day. Why don't you celebrate them year round? Enchanted Vibes, you won't ritualize my behaviors, okay? Buffalo Underdog. Reverend, you sound like a good coffee mate. Jenna vibes. Zoom party. Yes, we can do that. I know we can make that happen. Dawna says, sounds good, Kat. It's a date. Cool. We'll figure that one out. That should be easy, though. Reverend, that love energy needs to be in here and now. Why wait? I agree. Let's just pour it all the time. Okay. My dog's getting a little snaky. My house is filling up with smoke of burnt food. And Zoom party, Dawna says. So do you guys have any more questions before I end up closing this out? Because it's just been one of those days. And I love y'all so much. It makes my life so much better and brighter when you're here. But I just find that like there's so much craziness going on in the background. Yeah. Any more questions, you guys? I love you all so much. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Oh, Mr. Man. Don't cry for me. Any more questions, you guys? I think I'm going to open that patio door and let him out. Think of a question. All right, you. Skedaddle, puppy, skedaddle. Oh, what do we got? Reverend says, I have stories and reasonably good whiskey. Kat, I have a missing puzzle piece. Advice? You have a missing puzzle piece. Oh my gosh, he literally just went outside to bark at something. Let's find out some advice on the missing puzzle piece. What's the missing? Does that make sense? Some spiritual connection? Love? What do we need to know? Let's tap into Reverend's higher self, guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What do we need to know about the missing piece? Little earth angel, or literally peace, patience, peace, patience, balance, earth angel. What else, spirit? Oh, something shocking. Oh, do you have a gift for Reverend? The lovers, literally, like when I first picked that up. Look what I saw. What is that? Oh my gosh. Okay, what does Reverend need to know? Take the blinders off, baby. That just came out again. This has got something to do with love, soul connection, and something shocking that you're not seeing, maybe? A choice to be made. Both of those represent a decision, a choice. There's something gnawing at you. What else? Oh my gosh, what about love? It's all love. It's all heart's emotion overflowing love. Look at this. Can't make this up. Your missing puzzle piece is someone who shares love with you. And it might be shocking how this comes in because it's going to be like a little earth angel, not like something you've experienced in the past. What's on the bottom? Ooh, okay, it's coming in. Now the emperor rides the chariot. The emperor is the action. Might be something to do with moving or a trip. Okay, the chariot's moving in fast. Success. So it is coming. Oh, that makes sense. Can't argue with that. Okay, what did I miss? Dawna says, poor puppy, sensitive nose. Yeah, I know. It's choking me. And it's constant. Like, I'm going to just go move. I'm ready. Phil says, take care with that smoke. Yeah, no doubt. Jason says, thank you, but you have made me all good. I have myself to work on and love incoming. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I'm excited for all of us because none of us are going to do this journey alone, right? None of us. Dawna says, Reverend, I'd love to listen to the stories you have. So would I. Is it a book? Reverend, yes, no, damn it. Laugh out loud, love you. Love you back. That struck a chord, did it? Reverend, literally laughing and crying, spot on. Aw, his spirit doesn't lie. God's warrior, oh my God, don't talk about smoke. Enjoy this good for the mind. Enchanted vibes. Should I take a mundane 9-to-5 job? I hate the idea. No, don't. We're breaking out of those. Hey, let's do this. Okay, first we'll just say, what will happen? What will happen if Dawna takes a 9-to-5 job? Okay, so bossing up, but honestly, I feel like control because honestly, these matrix jobs, if it's something that doesn't excite you, this is how they control us. This is how it's like a dog peeing on something saying, you're mine, like ownership, possession, right? They own your time, they own your spark, they own everything, and then they can manipulate us. So, okay, let's ask what happens if Dawna doesn't take the matrix job. Oh, come on, really? Come to mama. Oh, Dawna, it looks pretty darn good if you don't. It's saying, follow your passions. Oops, this is backwards in the camera. Follow your passions, trust in your instincts, and you are psychic. You are hot stuff. Come on, has anybody seen Dawna? You're hot stuff, Dawna. You're spicy. You're sensual. Everybody wants a piece of you. Everybody loves your energy, okay? Go after your own goals. That's the Queen of Wands. It'll lead to the ultimate wish come true, right? All your dreams coming true. Look at the happiness. Just focus on what it is that you want to work on. Have strength through it. With the 8, call back your power. No one needs to own you. No one can own you unless you allow it, right? Whew. I can definitely, I can feel that. I felt that like real strong anyways. God's warrior, enchanted, no way. Exactly. You're way too talented. You don't need it, Dawna. You do not need buffalo underdog, ready to move to. Yeah, let's all just get up and go wherever we're supposed to go already, right? Oh, Dawna, enchanted, ask the question. Reverend Paula in HR will own you. Just say no. Exactly. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. Jason, midnight here now. Gotta go. Oh no. Take care and stay safe all. Until next time. Aw. Thanks, Jason. Thanks so much for joining us and staying up late. Buffalo Underdog, enchanted. I'm dealing with the same idea of going back to the Matrix job, but it doesn't excite me. Remember, this is a temptation. This is like having everything stripped down and hardly any money. And then that's when the temptation is, are you sure you're going to take this journey? Trust me, guys, I've been dragged through it. I even had to sell my house because everything that the handler, my ex, has been doing, right, to manage me, to control me, along with his little goons, has been taking stuff away, taking stuff until there's nothing left. But you know what? I'm still here, baby. I'm still here. I haven't made a dime. I have not made a dime off of this or off of my readings since last year when my ex looked me in the eye when I was dropping off his keys. And he said, how are your tarot readings doing, Kath? Boom, absolutely. No more readings after that. But guess what? Divine has another plan because I'm still here. I'm still got some beef on these bones, okay? I'm still talking like I own it because I do. This is my life. I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to go do another Matrix job because all of them ended up connected to him anyway. Yeah, I'm just showing this is what I want. I want love with my soul family. I want support with my soul family. I want to give and take. I'm going to live my days the way I feel. I'm going to pour into what I'm working on, which will come out soon enough. And you guys, I really feel that so strong. I got to close that door because it's really cold. Hold on a sec. Ooh, that got me wound up. Enchanted vibes. My situation financially is really bad. Yeah, I was going to lose my house. All my money's tied up in my ex's pocket. He's enjoying the house I built up north on the lake for almost 3 years now, right? Like a lot of money. It would have paid this house off. But it was either lose this house or sell this house really cheap because all my money is in his pocket. These are what the handlers do. They know people in higher places. They use all kinds of forms of corruption, manipulation. Even when you try to go for help, those people are usually in their pocket too. Okay. So what you're going against is not abnormal. And as people share their stories, they start to realize this and they're like, holy crap. It's not that I'm a bad person. It's not that I'm an underachiever. They want me to believe that I need to give up on myself and go flip burgers. Hell no. Hell no. I know what I'm capable of. And the more you keep pushing through it, miracles happen. Miracles happen, guys. I am not made of money by any standards, but when I get a little tiny bit, one of the first things I feel compelled to do is to help other people in my situation. Okay? Call me the diehard philanthropist, but there are people in our soul family and all of us that are going through this. And as long as we support each other and stay united and help each other, we're going to get through, because God, the creator source, they send little helpers. Okay? Wink, wink. We're good. Don't give in. Don't give in. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, sorry. I got to read this. Enchanted Vibes and borderline homeless. Like I said, been there so many times. I've slept in my car when I was in my old version of me. I've had to sleep in my car. I've had to do all kinds of things to survive. But here I am, guys. And it's because you are protected. It's just remembering it. I know it's hard. I spent all last winter eating like the most basic things that I was so grateful for, because my family were helping me to get through, okay? People help. And the hardest thing to do is to learn how to accept help when you're a giver. But again, we're challenged so we can show, yes, we're ready. We are ready to stand and do what we feel we need to do to create, to co-create with the universe. Enchanted Vibes. Yeah, it's hard. Reverend says we do need a live meetup. Working on my end, tech, but I blow things up sometimes. Okay, a lot. High energy. We should talk. I agree, guys. I agree, Reverend. Buffalo Underdog. Who has a room for rent? I'm coming. Yeah, and see, this house that I had originally bought, which was going to be a safety net if he continued to bully me out of my house, it has a unit downstairs, and I was literally keeping it empty to help someone who truly deserved it, and then I had to sell it. Do you see how this works? How the handlers manipulate the situation? How many times I could have helped people in my soul family and said, come on, let's just come on, have a place to stay. We'll figure this out later. Work on it with each other, right? Right downtown. Nope, that was removed as well, right? So, but instead of focusing on that loss, I'm like, okay, show me how good it can get. Because we always get everything back and some, and they get what they need to learn their little lesson, right? Dawna, I've really been thinking on how I can take my channel to the next level. I have ideas. Good. Keep chasing them, investing in yourself. It'll be the best thing you ever did. And then we could say that we met Dawna before she got so famous, and get your autograph. Always keep investing in yourself. You will never fail investing in yourself. That's what we're meant to do, guys. And Phil says, you go, girl. Thanks, Phil. Dawna says, by the way, Kat, you're beautiful. Aw, you glow. Oh my gosh, I keep scrolling this weird. Where am I? Oh, you glow on the screen. You're a true sweetheart. Well, so do you. You really do. We all do, guys. You are so much brighter than you even believe in yourself. It'll show. It'll start to happen as you invest and skin your knees and have fun with it. Enchanted Vibes. Tyrannical corruption. I literally can't do the 9 to 5. I try and my body literally rejects the idea. Yeah. And then the people who are trying to knock us down and trying to discredit us because we hold too much truth of what really happened, right? It doesn't go along with their narrative. They try to tell people, look how lazy they are. They're not working. Like, honestly, I don't think for 1 second that my ex could do what I do on a daily basis. But, when people don't want to accept accountability for the abuse that they poured out and did, and the bullying and the corruption and the thievery and all that stuff, they will try to color a picture that a lot of people are gullible and will believe, because as the police called him, the king of manipulation. 2 different police, different towns, okay? 2 different, whatever you call it, referred to him as the king of manipulation. Well, of course, other people are going to believe them. Lost all my friends. Everybody sided with him because he's the one with all the money, right? Remember, guys, we had to experience that to become better versions of ourselves. So we're not the big, heavy sack of potatoes or the dumpster fire for the beautiful love of our life that's coming in, because we don't want to be a burden to anybody, not after what we've experienced. And it's about just releasing it, learn the lesson. We will never put ourselves in that position again. Ever. Dawna says, yes, enchanted vibes. I'm 55 and it irritates me going to work. Well, then we can manifest anything. I manifested meals being delivered. Just do what you want and ask the universe, how good can this get? Reverend says, enchanted, I literally hurt people for a living. There's a grim satisfaction in that some days. Well, embrace your shadows, right? Enchanted vibes. I know everything has been stripped for bigger. Yep, exactly. And Buffalo Underdog, it physically makes me sick too. When I'm out of alignment, I get so uncomfortable. I've slept in my car. Yeah, because we can't shrink ourselves down anymore. We spent our life doing it, guys. We can't. It doesn't, this version of ourselves will not be able to fit in there. To surround yourself with so many people who are unhealed, latching onto your energy and draining you, you know? It's really smoky in here. Phil says, evolution is not a theory by Darwin, but a steady process of learning. Exactly. And embracing that and seeing that everything is placed in our reality to mirror what's going on inside. So even the fact that my house is filling up with smoke right now, I've got to ask myself, what am I holding on to? What can I not release? The fact that, yes, it has been absolutely crazy since I sold this place? Or do I just want to release it and say, okay, I get your message. I'm not going to micromanage this. I'm going to hand it over to the angels. I'm just going to let it go, even if my eyes are burning right now. Dawna says, releasing the job is one of the hardest things for me, but I'm working on it daily. Yep, you have to follow your own heart. Even none of us know either. Dawna, you know when it's time. I gave up. I had 3 jobs and I gave them up. One, I was property manager for the 8 or 9 years for my ex. So he had all my paycheck. And then after I ran away, escaped him, I had gone and worked for a plumbing company who I didn't realize had connections with them. Had to deal with a really bad narcissist there that was really, really bullying me, trying to set me up to fail, trying to make me look bad. Had to leave that job. That was a beautiful weekends off. My own little office, weekends off, really good hours, dealing with people. I was a manager. It felt so good. I got to talk to people all the time, but you just know when you can't be a part of something, and that was very toxic. And then what was the other job? Oh my gosh, I had so many jobs. My whole life, I've usually had 3 jobs or more, whatever. But yeah, you have to blind trust. At some point, you say, this isn't working, so what do I deserve? What do I want? And that's what finds us here, to freedom. When you have no choice because you choose your own sanity and your own freedom and peace, when you guard your peace over everything, it becomes really easy to detach ourselves from money, people, jobs, environments, homes, outcomes. You're just like, you know what? I'll just protect my peace and the right people will resonate with me. I will feel so comfortable in their space. Those are my people. This job will feel so comfortable. Like I said, I'm not making a dime off this, but it feels so damn good. It feels so much like something I'm meant to do that it doesn't even feel like a job. It's like an equal give and take, right? I'm giving you guys my energy. You're giving me your energy. I'm getting paid without getting paid money. And it's the best payment, is a beautiful, healthy exchange with individuals who support each other. That's the best job I've ever had. Oh, And Dawna says, the day I work for myself is getting closer. I feel it because letting it go isn't as hard energetically, and I'll stop the 9 to 5. You're not obligated either. You do whatever feels right for you. And remember, you're so multi-talented. Like, you could start looking a little more into your herbs and all the natural healing remedies, and start going online and searching, how do I get this patent? How do I get this whatever? All the stuff. Ask the questions and start doing that in your spare time. Yeah, I know what that's like. But and seeing, how do I ship it? Because once you get that all figured out, then we can work together. And then we can order from you. Then we can get the word out. And I have a feeling like everything's going to come to a giant head soon. So that's why I'm preparing. I think you guys are preparing. It's like, what is it I meant to bring forward? And how can I work on that right now with whatever resources I have? Right? Does anybody else have a question? Dawna says, yes, been doing some homework this spring. It's on, baby. There you go. That's the spirit. So you'll know when it's time. You'll know. And you're doing everything you need to for you. You're on the right track. I just got massive goosebumps even saying that. I'm looking forward to whatever you come up with, and each and every one of you, because each and every one of you have a talent, have this ability, something you're meant to bring forward or share or write or create or do or whatever it is. And there is no being left out. No one's being left out. We're all born with something, and it's about finding that purpose, like the other reading said. Reverend, we all have mad or straight crazy skills. We could build platforms and communities. So much talent and energy here. Exactly. Infrastructure first. Share those gifts. Exactly. Bang on. Bang on. We're building like our whole little community where we can, like I said, it's like if we were to say on Valentine's Day, we knock on Dawna's door, right? This is our little virtual community where we can knock on each other's door. Hey, live is on this person's at such time. Oh, let's all go there, right? There's so many ways around that too. Dawna, thanks for the hearts. You're so right, Reverend. It's about us all just coming forward and creating our own spaces where we can be at peace, ourselves, authentic, sharing and bringing each other up energetically, in support, helping each other as we're going through shadow work, or as these traumas come up, or if we're having money stress, whatever the case may be. We are one big family. So everyone has something we could do to bring to the family to continually grow, right? And it's beautiful. Buffalo Underdog. Question, I'm free to go wherever right now. Is there a reason to stay in Charlotte? Well, Spirit, you heard Buffalo Underdog. Guidance moving forward. Oh, hey now. What have we got? Oh. Is there a lesson to be learned there still? Wow. I think so, because something does not want me saying this. See the truth? You got to follow your passions. You've got to follow whatever excites you. But there's a message here, or someone younger. Once you learn the truth or have discernment about people that have come against you, okay? People that have done things in the past, I feel like that's going to bring a lot of change. Oh my gosh. Literally feel it closing off. What is this? What is this, Spirit? What's holding her there? What's holding? Okay. It's time to make a decision to choose a different path. There's someone watching from the sidelines. It could be somebody who's very emotionally mature, somebody who's very loving. Someone has feelings for you, but you might be in the lack mindset or feeling left out of the cold, like you're waiting on somebody. I just saw waiting, but even though that's not the waiting card, It's about choosing a path and moving forward, having faith, because there is somebody watching, investigating, checking you out. Where is that? Oh my gosh. No, wrong one. Checking you out. Somebody's watching but holding back. Okay. Is there guidance? Really solid guidance, Spirit. Something that we can understand. Don't get too crazy here. Yeah, there might be a reuniting or a big celebration or milestone. Thank you, Spirit. Once you walk away. So some energy is holding you at Charlotte. In Charlotte. Some energy is holding you there. Some energy is holding you there. Maybe that's the person who has a lot of love for you, but hasn't come forward. To hold back your emotions, that still needs some healing, I think, right? Somebody's energy might be holding you back there. Somebody who's a little deceptive and shady, trying to take something, trying to hold on to you. I feel like, yeah, once you allow yourself to release it and move on to bigger, better things, so to speak, that's where the celebrations come in and a reuniting with someone. Hope that makes sense. Wow. Dawna says, soul family in the house. Yes. God's warrior, love this soul fam. Me too. It's perfect. You guys are perfect for me in my life. You guys are wonderful. Enchanted vibes. 1919 on the clock. Don't. I missed it. Well, actually, here I'm seeing 7:22 now. But time changes. Buffalo Underdog. It's been a while since I've been able to be myself and feel calm in the presence of others. I think we've all been there. And that's why it's so important that we create these safe spaces where we're supportive of each other. No judgment, right? No judgment. Dawna says, Buffalo, I have a feeling that you will find your home soon. Just stay open. Yeah. You'll get the signs, or it becomes so uncomfortable we feel like we have no choice but to leave. I used to often get that. God's warrior cat, you got my first reading spot on. My purpose already started. The rest is building. That's beautiful. It was a super powerful reading. Can't wait for the rest. Yay! That's so cool. I love that for you. And Reverend says, agreed, cautious. Dawna, made my day hanging out with you all, connected to that vibe. Appreciate you all. Be good, be safe. You too. And Dawna, Conscious Soul 44, says, good night, Reverend. Sleep well. Soul warrior. Buffalo Underdog, I know what keeps me here the most. The most, my divine love lives here. We all love you too. We all love each other. God's warrior, 11:22 on my clock. Beautiful. Well, guys, I guess I gotta finally get my bum off here, even though I really love spending time with you. So thank you so much for all of you taking your precious time, your resources, your time, your magical, peaceful moments, and sharing them with the rest of the collective and meeting here. It's just beautiful. I love it so much. I really appreciate all of you. Buffalo Underdog, thank you, Conscious Soul. And Enchanted Vibes, love you all. Thank you for sharing this space with us, Kat. You're so welcome. It wouldn't be the same without each and every one of you guys. Remember, we are each a puzzle piece, building the big picture, right? And I also want y'all to stay safe with all the crazy weather out there. Remain grounded. Yeah, this came through to me earlier, but I'm getting it again. Remember, we are going to be the ones who bring the calm to the situation when people are getting lost, confused, and stressed and scared during all the change and the illusions. We're going to be the grounded source that keeps people in peace and calm, knowing that there's something better on the other side of this, okay? So thank you, Spirit, for reminding me, because I've seen that quite a few times in the last long while, but recently especially. Dawna says, thank you, Kat. You're so honest and open. You're so tapped in, and so are you. And we all are, and I love that. I love that. Phil says, thanks for your presence and essences, and thanks for yours, Phil. Thanks so much. Take care and stay safe. You guys are magical beings, and I'm sending you so much love. And may the divine continue to protect you always. As if I have a say, doesn't matter. You are divinely protected. You guys are so powerful. Oh, I just got goosebumps. And whatever it is, Whoever you are shining so bright and you are so, so important, which is why you're here, which is why we keep talking and keep finding each other. So never give up on you, ever. Never. Dawna says, love you too, Enchanted Vibes. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Mwah! I love you so much. I'm sending you so much love, so much healing, so much just strength right now as the world is going through so much change, because remember, you're the biggest, most important part of your movie. You're the main character. Your perspective matters and your actions matter. So don't let anybody sway you or make you believe anything that you know doesn't align with your path. All right, keep shining, you guys. And Dawna says, love all of you. Aw. And love you too, Enchanted Vibes. Take care, guys. Love you all so much. Thank you so much. See you next one.